Okay, so we're gonna make these tic-tac-toe bags. I saw them on Pinterest and I thought they were cute. They're a great idea too to give out as gifts for kids. So each of y'all should have gotten a little drawstring bag. I like these, but the only drawback I had was that the paint was bleeding through, so I included this piece of cardstock for everybody. So you want to make sure you keep that in there when we paint. And you don't have to use the paint. If you have Sharpies, that works as well. But I like paint better with these. And then we have these stencils. Everybody should have gotten one. I actually made these using Inkscape and the Cricut. I saw that online a lot of people used the Cricut and made vinyls and pressed it on there, but for the class it was easier to make little stencils. So we can trace them. You can trace them or you can use paint. So if you have tape, I would recommend getting tape to tape down the stencil. Alright, and you can go ahead and start painting, but I found it easier to trace first than to grab the brush and start painting over it. So I'm just gonna trace the stencil on the bag. And next is the fun part, we're just gonna trace over it with the paint. Or if you have Sharpies, it works well with Sharpies too. So you can move that off to the side once you're done. And then we can move to the hearts. Like I said, you can also use Sharpies on these. And if you mess up, the paint does scratch off. So you don't have to worry too much about that. It was a little hard for me at first too when I was writing on these. But if you're happy with it, once you start marking them, you can put some Mod Podge on it, and that helps it stay. But for now, if you mess up, you can just scratch it off. And I'm going to use black on the red hearts. I tried white. I tried black on the pink hearts, and I didn't like the way they looked. But everybody should have gotten 10 of them. I don't know. I just. So I'll put X's on the red hearts. Alright. Yeah, like that. So I'm gonna let those dry for a bit. I'm gonna rinse my brush. And do white for the pink hearts. And you don't have to do 2 colors for each, you can do 1 color for all of them. It's however you like. Yeah, and then you can see on the back, it's because we have the card inserted. Like the other ones, oh, my hands, black paint on my hands. So be careful when touching your little bag. But without the little card in the center, everything would bleed through. So you always want to make sure you keep that in there. And that's how you make these tic-tac-toe drawstring bags.